Hi, my name is Scott Viala of Viala Training, and I'm here today to bring you guys a lower body workout with a steel mace. So our first exercise we're going to do is going to be a ballistic curl squat. So for that one, we want our stance of feet to be about a shoulder width apart, toes just slightly pronated out. We want to have an underhand grip on the ball side of the mace, overhand grip on the opposite end of the handle. Bring that mace tight to the chest, really have a lot of tension in that mace. So we're here, we're going to come down to our squat, driving up from our heels, coming up and over. Again, overhand grip on the ball, underhand grip on the ball side of the mace, overhand grip on the opposite side. Bring it tight to the chest, down to that squat, up and over, back tight to that chest. So we are going to do 20 reps of this to start. So what I want you guys to do, I want you to find a weight that is challenging. So if you're using 10 pounds and that is not challenging you at all, I would like you to up that weight. And also, we do have our set for set resistant bands. If you want a little bit of extra tension, a little bit of extra difficulty, we're going to bring that mini band, bring it around the top of the knees here. So we have that extra tension when we're coming down into the squats. So I'm going to use that today with my 20-pound mace. So we are here, underhand grip, overhand grip. We are ready, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. And rest. Grab some water if you need. That extra tension in that band really gets those glutes firing off. So again, because we are using a steel mace, so it is more of a sub-maximal weight load. So adding in that resistant band really ups that difficulty quite a bit. So we can go with a little bit more heavier resistance with the black band, a little bit lighter resistance with the pink band. Either one very beneficial. All right, a little bit longer rest for us. Get that band in position. We got 2 more sets of our ballistic curl squats. I'm gonna keep this band on. Feel that tension, feel the glutes firing off, I like it. All right, let's sit back up. Underhand grip, overhand grip, tight to the chest. Got that tension on that band. Let's go, 3, 2, and 1. And rest. Grab some water if you need. Another thing I really like about adding in the resistant band around the top of the knees there, it forces us to create tension on those knees. Because I know a lot of times when people are coming down to the squat, their knees kind of want to buckle in like that. So it's going to put a lot of tension on those joints. And then we're also going to lose out on a lot of power development from the legs. The glutes won't be involved as much, as well as the quads. So when we are coming down to a squat, we never want those knees buckling in. We always want to have tension to the outside. And just that motion from right there gets those quads really activated, glutes involved when we're coming down. So always think when we're doing any type of squat, always having the tension on the knees to the outside so they're never going to buckle in. A little bit longer rest. Got my trusty band. Got another 20 seconds rest. But I'm gonna set up my band here. Get that tension. All right, let's set it up, you guys. Last set of these. Underhand grip, overhand grip. Mace is tight to the chest. I have that tension on that band. Ready in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Grab some water, you guys. Let that heart rate come down a little bit if it is up high. Again, we're gonna breathe into that nose. Hold that breath. Big exhale, in through the nose. Hold. Big exhale. All right, we're ready to roll. Our next exercises, we're gonna do a superset. We are gonna do a reverse lunge and an offset deadlift with the same 20-pound steel mace. So we are gonna have a double overhand grip. We are gonna bring the mace onto the left side, and I'm gonna lunge back with my right leg. So I'm here, my shoulder blades set back, lats are engaged, core is braced, my lead leg, toes are always facing forward. We are stepping back, coming down nice and controlled, tapping that knee down on the ground, or just finding that depth. You know, if we don't have the range of motion, come all the way down to the ground. I don't want you guys just to crash down to the ground. I want you to come down controlled and just find that range of motion wherever it is for yourself. So we are here, we're lunging down, we're gonna step forward, and we're punching up. We're coming back, stepping back, controlled, forward, punch. So this is an uppercut lunge. So again, really making sure that before we even step back, we are braced, that lead leg has that tension, the toes facing forward. All right, we're gonna do 10 reps on each side. Overhand grip, both sides. Bring that mace onto the left, and we ready, 3, 2, and 1, let's go. Brace that core. Other side. Take a second if you need. Again, that double overhand grip. Mace is going on the right side, so that left leg is stepping back. Let's set it up. 3, 2, and 1. One more. And rest. Take a second if you need. Our next exercise is gonna be an offset deadlift. So I'm here, double overhand grip. So to make it a little bit more difficult for this deadlift, I'm gonna have the grip about shoulder width apart. If that is a little bit too hard to handle that weight, just bring out that outside hand so we can control that weight a little bit more. But the closer we are in here, the more leverage we have with that mace and the heavier that it feels. So we're gonna be here and we are gonna be doing a deadlift. So I got my feet about shoulder width apart, toes forward, little brace in the knees, shoulder blade set back, lats tight. We are coming down controlled, hips back, hips back. Hips back, hips back. Really trying to get into that hinge pattern. So when we are coming down, we're shooting those hips back, feeling the hamstrings, feeling the glutes, keeping that back nice and flat, driving those hips up. All right, are we ready, you guys? So I'm here, my shoulder blades set back, chest proud, core tight, just a little brace in the knees, coming down slow, hips back, hips back. More. And switch sides. All right, that double overhand grip. We got that leverage in the mace, really trying to keep those shoulders as square as we can, because all that weight on the outside of the mace, we want to kind of pull us forward. So we got to really keep that core braced, keep those lats tight to keep that mace nice and square. So a little bend in the knee, coming down slow. good. Rest. Grab some water if you need. We got 2 more sets of each of these. We are going to keep it simple. We're going to do 10 reps for each leg for every set. Feeling good today though, feeling good. All right, so we are back to our lunges. So again, we got that double overhand grip. I got the mace on my left side, so my right leg is gonna step back. So we are here, shoulder blades set back, chest proud, core tight, rib cage down. My lead leg, toes are forward. We are ready, 3, 2, and 1. Back controlled, step forward, punch. One more. Awesome, guys. Set up for that other side. Take a second though if you need. We got that double overhand grip. Mace is on the right, left leg is going back. All right, let's get in our position. Shoulder blade set back, chest proud, core tight. 3, 2, and 1. Down controlled. Brace that core. And rest. Ooh, that core comes into play so much. If we are not bracing our core and we are going down, we have an offset weight coming down like I just did, I think it was rep number 3. When I stepped back, my core wasn't braced. I can feel my body kind of tilting to the right side. So that core needs to be braced, that rib cage down, so we got that core rock solid. So if that core isn't braced, the whole structure falls apart. Even if those legs are strong, you know, not extremely heavy weight, but just that movement, that core isn't braced and tilted, that's how injuries happen. So one of the most important things, any type of training, core needs to be rock solid. All right, we back to our deadlifts. So I got my grip, hands about shoulder width apart. Little brace in the knee. Shoulder blades back, chest proud. Lots of tension in this mace. We're trying to bend the bar of the mace. Let's go. 3, 2, and 1. One more. And good. All right, switch that grip. See what it looks from the side. So I'm here. Shoulder blades set back, chest proud. Tension in that mace. We are ready. 3, 2, and 1. One more. And good. Ooh. Rest. Grab some water, you guys. So it is amazing how much workload you can get in and how much of a killer workout you can get with one piece of steel, 20 pounds. My legs are pumped up. We got one more set of each of these. Take a little bit longer rest, make sure we're recovered. And if you do need a little bit longer to recover, pause this video, take a second, take 20 seconds, 30 seconds, whatever it is, because I would so much rather you be a little bit more recovered, opposed to going into that next exercise being fully exhausted, because that's when that form goes to shit, and that's the last thing we want. You know, we want quality over quantity of reps. So take your time with it, pause this video, grab some water, take a second, then get back to it. Because if we are exhausted and we're coming to that next set, that's when that forearm goes out the window, that's where we forget to brace our core, whatever the case may be, and that's how we get hurt. And I do not want that for myself, I do not want that for you, but I am recovered, I am ready to go. Double overhand grip, Mace is on the left side. We are ready, 3, 2, and 1. One more. Switch them sides. Take that second if you need. But if you're ready, let's set it up. Double overhand grip. We have the right side, left leg's going back. My foot is planted. My toes are forward. 3, 2, and 1. One more. And rest. Woo. Grab some water if you need, you guys. We got one more set. All right, we're ready. Got my feet, shoulder width apart, toes are forward. Tension in that mace. Really trying to bend that mace. Slight bend in the knee, shoulder blades back. 3, 2, and 1. Hips back, hips back, hips back, hips back. And drive it up, squeeze the glutes. And good, switch sides. Woo. Are we ready, you guys? Yeah, we ready, we ready. Got the hands shoulder apart, toes forward, set my shoulder blades back, lats engaged, core braced. 3, 2, and 1, let's go. One more. Ooh. Boom. Grab some water, you guys. Rest. All right, guys, we got another 2 exercises. So the next ones, we're gonna do a Barbarian Squat, followed by an alternating lateral lunge. So Barbarian Squat, we're bringing that mace down to that center line. So starting out, I'd like you guys to go about halfway down the handle, just so we can make sure we control the mace as we're going into the back part. So we are here, so we're already in our squat stance. So I got my feet shoulder width, a little wider than shoulder width apart. Toes are facing out. So I am here. Really got to feel the lats on this one, you guys. So before we even bring that mace back, we got to really try and bend that mace in half. So doing that is going to really help us activate our lats. So we are here. We're going to keep a bend in the elbow at all times. So we're coming up overhead. Really keep that core braced in this position here. So hands right behind the head. So when we are here, I want that core to be braced. I want those triceps activated, those lats firing off. What I don't want to see, I don't want to see that rib cage flared, getting that round in that lower back, and overextending into that pull down. That is the last thing I want to see. If I see that on your Instagram, I'm going to come find you. I'm going to confiscate your mace. So we are here. So I want you guys to come back, really controlled, brace that core, feel those lats, pulling down, right into a squat. So we're here, coming up, all one motion, over the head, bending those elbows, driving the elbows down, feeling the lats, pulling down into that squat. So I can't say it enough to keep that rib cage down when we're overhead, because that's where we're gonna get all our power for that pull down motion. So really think core, lats, triceps, pull down into that squat. So yes, so the higher we are up on the handle, the more control that we have in that mace. But one thing, if we are quite high up on the handle, when we come down into the squat, be careful when we're coming down for a depth squat that doesn't hit the ground and throw us off, take that tension off that mace. So when we're coming down, pulling down, just watch out for our depth, stopping right before we smash down on the ground. But usually about halfway down the handle is more than enough. All right, we are ready. Let's set it up. And 3, 2, and 1. Control. Pull down. One more. And rest. So really trying to control that mace as much as we can. And again, just keeping that core rock solid when we're going overhead. Because it is really hard when we have anything overhead, especially when that weight of the mace wants to pull us back. We just want to flare out that rib cage to overcompensate. Keeping that rib cage down, core braced, will save that lower back and help you build up powerful lats and triceps with everything braced, so we get that full power, that full motion that we're wanting. So next one, we're going to do an alternating lateral lunge. So ball side of the mace, I have an underhand grip. End of the handle, I have an overhand grip. So the ball side of the mace is in my left hand, so I'm going to step out with my right leg. So lift that knee up, stepping out quite far. It really depends on your range of motion. I like to get down rather low, so I got a nice big step out. So as I'm coming down to that center line, I'm bending my right knee, but I'm also shooting my hips back. So I'm here, tapping down, step into the center, up and over, tension that mace. So the ball side's in the right hand, left leg stepping out. We're up, stepping out, pushing those hips back as I'm lunging down to that center line, tapping down, tension that mace. Center, up and over, back to the opposite side. All right, so we're gonna do 10 reps on each side for this one. So 20 in total. We are ready. 3, 2, and 1, let's go. One more each way. And rest. Boom, grab some water if you need some, you guys. So a few things to keep in mind for that one. Of course, I don't want to harp on it too much, but as always, that core braced. But when we are stepping out, feeling that tension coming down, don't just fall down into that motion. Really shoot those hips back, come down controlled as we're lunging to the side. So down controlled, don't just let that weight come over and fall down. So lower body movement, yes, but tension through that whole body. Ooh. But really, that's how any exercise should be, whether it's an upper body, lower body, whatever movement, the whole body should be engaged at all times. All right, a little bit longer rest, you guys. We have 2 more sets of each of these, and we're done for the day. Whew. All right, so back to the Barbarian Squats. If you do want, you can switch that grip up. So last time, I had the right hand on top. This time I'm gonna have the left on top. But not too picky with that one. Whatever you feel more comfortable with, go with that. But I'm gonna switch it up. All right, so I'm in my squat stance. Feet a little bit wide and shoulders apart, toes slightly pronated out. Let's go down that handle just a little bit more. And the lower down we are to the handle, the heavier the steel mace is gonna feel. All right, so before I go, shoulder blade set back, lats tight, lots of tension in that mace. Just crush that mace. We got that tension, I'm ready. 3, 2, and 1. Brace, 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 brace. Pulling down. More. And rest. So I only went down that mace maybe an inch at most down that handle, and that felt significantly heavier. So that gets the forearms firing off that much more, but then a lot harder to control when we're going to that back portion. Because that leverage from that mace, going down that handle, just a little bit, makes a huge, huge difference. All right, take a couple seconds before our lateral lunges. And again, for these, we want to have tension all the way through. Underhand grip, overhand grip. Starting out, mace is tight to my chest. I got that tension on my mace as always. I'm gonna step out to that right to start. 20 reps, 3, 2, and 1, let's roll. And rest. Ooh, grab some water if you need some. Oh, should be feeling pretty good right about now, you guys. Oh, we got one more set of each of those, and we are done for this video. And that is a nice, quick, solid steel mace lower body workout. Again, control that breathing in through the nose. Big exhale. Let that heart rate come down. Let that body recover. We feeling good right about now. Last set of the day. All right, guys. Let's set that shit up. We are down that center line. I'm just gonna go just a little bit lower down that mace. Handle of the mace. Making things a little more difficult for myself because last set of the day, why not? Still feeling good. All right, tension that mace. Shoulders back, lats tight. Bracing that core in my squat stance. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Control. Feel those lats. We're almost there. 2 more. Brace that core. And rest. Whew, grab some water if you need some for that last one. Caught myself. So like 7th rep or so. I felt going back a little bit too quick. Felt that rib cage open up, compromise my lower back. So the last couple set reps, really focused, keep that core as braced as I possibly could. And the last 3 reps felt really good. Last ones for the day, you guys. Lateral lunges and we out of here. Underhand grip, overhand grip. 20 reps, 3, 2, and 1, let's go. one. And boom. Workout of the day, guys. I am Scott Viala of Viala Training. I really hope you guys enjoyed this workout. I know I did. If you have any questions, any feedback, please send me a message on Instagram at Viala_training. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and have a great day.